Welcome everyone to the Watchlist, your virtual weekly TV guide right here on the Latin Nerds Network. Ready to go over all the shows, films released on streaming over the past week. Give you our best recommendations or non-recommendations as the case may be. And of course, at the end of the show, letting you know what's coming out over the next couple weeks so you too can create your very own watch list. Joining us as always is Senor Jaime, aka Chewy. What it is, what it was, what it shall be.
What up, brother? What's going on, man?
A little Comic Con coming up.
A little, a whole lot.
Ready to go. It's been a couple years for me. I know you went last year. And all that. So I'm excited. We got our tickets ready to rock out there. So that's going to be very exciting, very fun. But in the meantime, a lot of shows to talk about. Hopefully, there's a lot of shows during that week so I can watch those on the plane over there. Gives me something to do on the 5-hour flight or whatever, how long it is. Of course, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, of course, help us out. It's free, it's easy, and as you're always wondering what's on TV, wonder no more. This is what we're here for, to give you all the scoop of what's getting dropped on a weekly basis. So, Chewy, let's get started.
Let's do it.
Well, actually, we got a couple announcements. We got, just one announcement. We got a little renewal for Devil May Cry. Getting renewed for a second
I was
season.
quick. Yes,
Very,
excellent.
very quick. So that'll end up being a pretty cool anime show based off the video game property.
No, that was good, man. I love the way it ended. I mean,
Yeah,
it really,
it started
really
wonky.
crested.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it got better as it went through. A lot better,
Mhm.
I thought. So it ended up really well. So I'm excited for the next season for that one. So good on them. They've done pretty well with these anime shows for the more times than not.
Yeah.
That's their thing, and good for them. But let's start with did get released. We'll start with the movie. I'm not sure if you got a chance to see it or not. I wasn't going to. Then I said, oh, okay, my wife
Oh,
wants to
wait,
see
wait.
it.
But the
Oh,
pit was also renewed. They announced that
well,
as well.
we knew that. Come on.
Well, it's officially, anyway, 15
Officially
episodes
renewed.
again.
Fair enough. Fair
Yes.
enough. Which actually being a lot better
Great.
than I thought it was going to be.
That is the anti-pulse.
The anti-pulse. That's correct for those you did watch it. And maybe you guys enjoyed it. I don't know. I think it was all that good. But characters that you like, some real drama, and really focus on the ER situation. Really good. It's a really good show. Actually, kind of pretty good. And I was worried about the 15 episodes because of the format. It works.
Yes.
We're not dealing with 15 hours of drama and relationships, and there's some stuff in there, but very lightly. Just really the focus on the day ins and outs of being an emergency doctor, right? And what
For
they
one
go and
shift.
what they
Yeah.
go through on a ship on a daily basis, I guess. Very cool. You should check it out on HBO. I forgot about that one. But anyway, so first movie Amazon Prime, G20. Did you see this one?
I did not, dude.
Okay, well, this one here we got Viola Davis, Oscar-winning actress, of course. A little bit different role, more of an action movie here. She is the president of the United States, and they're off to some conference of all, power nations, of course, powers, and they get taken hostage by a man who wants to, I guess, hoard in on the cryptocurrency situation, whatever the case is. And now she does have some, military experience, and now it's up to her and others to try to fight their way out of the situation. And while they were fighting, I was kind of laughing. And that's not a good thing. Not intentional. Not good. That's Homelander, which could do something different. He's still
Yeah.
a villain, but yes. He didn't seem like Homelander as well as acting wise. So it was cool to see him kind of branch out.
Unlike A Train.
Like A Train, so it is what it is. But yeah, it's bland. I'll put it nicely. It was kind of ridiculous. Wasn't a good action film at all, and I expect better of Prime, and this just is not it. So if you have any plans, I will strongly urge you to reconsider watching. It's not the worst thing I've seen, but it's not very good. This is even below Netflix action. Netflix in action actually does pretty well for the most part. This is a notch below that, and that's not a good thing. So we'll skip that. The next film is the Dad Quest on Netflix. That was a series. It's actually a movie. We got a father who divorced, has a kid who he's not really too involved. It seems that he wants to be involved in his kid's life. And upon his wife's, ex-wife's or whoever's death, she kind of hints that he may not be the father. Discovers he really indeed is not the father. So now he goes on the quest with the kid to try to
He
find
should
out
he
his
should he
biological
should have
dad.
gone to a divorce court or I don't know, whatever, dude.
Paternity court. All this would have
Paternity
been
court.
solved. He's not the Maury Povich was still available. On an international show. Of course, it's being a Spanish show. Your thoughts on that quest?
I did not see it either, dude. So
And that's a good thing too.
I agree.
Yeah, it was kind of like whatever. I like the idea, and it's definitely meant for a family style, but it lacked that heart, which this movie should have had, right? Because you know what's gonna happen. Dad goes in the quest to be the kid's father, doesn't want to be the father. Now it's about the end, he wants to be the father. You know how this is gonna go. It just didn't hit home. It doesn't live up to expectations. Hard pass on this one. If not, that didn't work. Good idea though. Let's go on a couple of prior shows. I know we had Handmaid's Tale last season. It's something I don't watch. I want to get into it. And again, in season 7, you ain't watching Handmaid's Tale. You're probably not gonna watch it, right? I
Boo.
mean, right, man. Who are we kidding here? But that is out there as well. We don't ignore that. I know Chew, you're a fan of the show. I'm
Mhm.
sure first episode is good, right? And I know it's a good
Yeah,
show. I just never got into it.
3 episodes. Yeah, dropped 3 episodes. So it's
Okay.
good.
Um, we'll start with some of these shows that have been around for a little bit. Handmaid's Tale. We got Hacks now, into its 4th season. Again,
Oh, so
if
fun.
you're not watching it, it's kind of a shame. But I doubt people go back and watch the show. But it's on HBO, dropping its 4th season, two
Good. I mean,
episodes.
it's not like it's
Well,
the 30-minute
but this
episodes,
is
so it's
short.
not
It's
that
yeah,
long.
it's like 8 episodes. It's 30, 25, 30 minutes. It's actually the writing is stellar. It really is. It's a funny show, and you're picking
Oh
up,
yes.
at the end of season 3, where Ava and what's her face, I forgot her name, are at odds, and it continues to be at odds. Being in the Hollywood world, and she's now writing. Ava's now writing for. She's the head writer for, I guess. What was it?
Late night show.
Late night show. I forgot the main character's name, for Christ's sake, good lord. Whatever. She's the Jay Leno or whatever, Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, dude, listen, this show, you're right. It's funny, man. It just continues to be really good.
It's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, it's
The
great.
writing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the writing's spot on. I mean, it's no studio, which
Well, this is true. The
which
studio.
which
I mean,
continues to be
studio
great.
had mixes up various genres
Yeah, I
of
mean,
comedy, and Seth Rogen is Seth Rogen, man. He does physical comedy. He does, stand up comedy. I mean, he can do it all. And it's fine, and that has what adds to the studio is, I mean, like this weekend, Zac Efron and
Olivia Wilde. Yeah,
yeah. So I mean, they bring in the big guns for this show.
big
I
guns. They really
don't know
do.
how they do it, man. Every week, Bryan Cranston, Captain America. I mean, you name it. Like, come on in,
Scorsese. I mean, yeah, that has become
Scorsese.
for me the currently on, not best show, the best show currently running right now.
Yeah,
I think personally.
but Hacks is
Hacks
is,
is really
is
good.
good
Yeah,
because it's there's a lot of that it's run on the story, the relationship, right? Or lack thereof, and that go back and forth, and it's just it's comedy gold, man. It's just
it
so
really
good.
is. It's very sharp, very fast wit. I've been enjoy it. I really like it a lot. So that's definitely once you get, if you don't have Apple, you have Max. Check this one out if you want
Yeah,
comedies and
I
all
mean
that. Yeah.
the whole HR scene.
Justin was
So,
great. It was really good.
so what if?
The agent is really good.
Oh,
Or the
oh
manager, I
God,
guess
yeah.
it's just a good show, all around good show. This is why it gets a lot of buzz in the award season, and I get it, I do. Next one, we got another long running series entering its 7th season, or seventh, right, 7th. And that's Black Mirror, the anthology series on Netflix. I've been a big fan of it. Not every season has hit. Not every episode hits, but when it hits big, and it's just kind of just commentary on human nature, the dark side of it, sometimes the light side, and ties it in with technology, right? Some of the dark sides and positives about technology and where it's going, where it's been. Fascinating show when it hits, and this one taking my time. I'm slowly eating this one. Usually the one I thought I was gonna sit down and watch the whole thing because I'm a big fan of the show. I want to see what it does, but I'm purposely taking my time. I've only seen 3. I'm catching one a day and I'm enjoying the meal. This is for me the first 3 episodes back to form since season 4, season 3. The last season 5 was no good. Season 6 was okay. This is more back to some of the same storytelling that I really enjoyed, and I liked all 3 episodes. The first one really good, Rashida Jones in that one. The other guy from that Apple show, I forget. Interesting story about obviously commenting on the medical state of the the health situation in this country in terms of the monetary, and if you don't have it, you ain't getting it. Tie it in with the subscription based thing. I thought was very clever, very
Mhm.
cool, and very dark ending. Second episode was kind of funny, interesting. The ending didn't quite hit. And the third episode was a great love story. I really loved that episode and how it was done and presented. So far, so good. If you're a fan of this series, yeah, enjoy it. It's just one I always say, go back, go online and check out the top rated episodes and just catch those. But you don't have to see all the 7 seasons at all. You can just pop in any season you want, pop in any episode you want, and there you go. Because these are individual stories. Big fan. I like where it's going. I think it's the best season in the last 3 or 4 they've had. Chewy, your thoughts?
No, man. No, yeah, I agree. I like the first two episodes more than the third one.
Fair.
Honestly, I haven't seen the last three yet,
No, I
but
haven't either, but I heard they're really good too. So
yeah, yeah. Back to four. Back to what we went with that anthology show. We want more good than bad.
yeah,
Um, and I think this so far so good at least for this season.
yeah, definitely. It's a very interesting show. Something that is back on top. So I'd like to see this continue. I'm waiting. The USS Callister saying for last. I think it's the last
Yeah,
episode
yeah. Well,
anyway.
that is the last
That is the
episode
last one, but
technically.
I'm put
Yeah.
them in a flat and wait till okay, have a nice little good hour and just relax and check that episode. I'm very excited about that one. Next one, we got a comedy series on Netflix. One I thought I was on a very short leash, and do I? We'll find out. North of North. This is one. I guess this takes place somewhere. I don't know near the Arctic. It's whatever. I forget the name of the tribe or town or
Yeah,
whatever
somewhere
region
up in
they're in.
northern
Right
Canada. I
in
mean,
Canada,
it's a
like
pretty it's
way
up
up
there.
north.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's not say Eskimos is not the right word, but whatever you want to call them. I'm not sure. But yeah, this young woman who married, got a kid, and she's kind of in a rut, looking to break out and do more than what she does. She wants to branch out, get a job. She doesn't just want to be a stay-at-home mom, and of course, she's hitting obstacles all along the way. Chewy, your thoughts on this 8 episode run so far? What have you been thinking here?
It's okay. I mean, it's no hacks by far. Definitely no studio, but it's not bad. I mean, like I said, it has its moments. It's not terribly written. It does have it is funny, and that's important, right? In some instances, but it's a different type of you know show, right? Obviously, it's
Yeah,
somewhere literally middle of nowhere.
like in the ice, man.
Yeah, I mean, even beyond stuff normal Alaska, maybe somewhere north coast of Alaska, close to the Arctic
I guess
Circle.
where that. Yeah, I don't even know where that.
Wherever
You can see it.
that's
Yeah, I
at.
think the advertising you can see Northern Lights up there, so it's up there.
Yeah, 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 that's all right. But it is kind of good. It does talk about like Canadian cities like
Yeah.
Winnipeg and
Mhm.
Ottawa and whatnot. So obviously, it is produced by I think the Canadian Broadcasting Company,
Ah,
CBC or whatever.
okay.
So, but they don't have that Canadian accent, so that's kind of off-putting.
Boot.
But yeah, like I said, it's middle of the road. I mean, nothing exciting. You could pass it if you want. You want to have time, watch it. I mean, no big deal.
Yeah, it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I really thought I was going to watch one or two and I was going to be out. But you mentioned the post earlier, and this is like the difference between acting the post in terms of the characters. Here's a character you like, right? As
Yes.
opposed to the post, which is why I think that show didn't live up to what it should have been. Very likable characters. It's funny. This is a comedy, right? All we got to do is laugh, right? But it's an interesting story. That a little raunchy than I thought it was going to be, and that's a good thing. So again, if you don't have an Apple Plus or you're a Mac, you're looking for something to kind of make you laugh and something comedic, I would say turn to this. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It's enjoyable. Like it's light, nothing great. Not studio, obviously, but still surprisingly good for what it is,
Mhm.
right? But yeah, but yeah, on the list of comedies, this is third, the ones we talked about. But again,
Oh yeah.
not everybody has Apple, not everybody has HBO, and I get it. This is one you can turn to on Netflix. The next one, The Gardner, here on a limited series, 6 part run, Spanish show. We support our Spanish brother. We got a young man who grew up without having the ability to have emotions. I guess he got in a car accident when he was young. Part of his brain got damaged or whatever. Now he feels no emotions, and his mom's been taking care of him. But as such, he actually makes a good assassin of what he is
Mhm.
because he has no fear, no anxiety, and he goes out. He's not like he and John Wick, right? He's just uses he's a gardener, right, by trade, and he uses I guess this compounds from this whatever from the plants and injects them and how so he kills them and buries them in the yard. They get paid for it, and the mom's usually the handler, right? She's facilitating all this, and one day his next job is a young woman who apparently had killed someone's son, and I guess he has another medical condition, the main character, and now his emotions come back all of a sudden, and he falls in love with his next target, and there's the rub, right? That's what the show is about. Chu, your thoughts on this run so far?
Interesting premise. I'll tell you that I have actually enjoyed it. Um, because it is different, right? Especially the character and the I guess the love story, I guess.
Mhm.
What I call it that.
Yeah, I mean, it
We'll
is. I mean,
see.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But just position that he is a hired gun, right? And not the yeah, not the John Wick
yeah.
style
He's not that guy. He's gonna
assassins or
kick ass or
wanted
yeah,
or
use
whoever.
guns. Exactly.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
that. Not that.
yeah. No, he's very calculated. and his methodology. But obviously, the police are after him because you have
Of
a couple
course.
cops who are investigating, I guess, the opening assassination. And now he's trying to get a little sloppy, right, with another guy he killed because I think because he insulted him, that one guy at the restaurant that accused him
Yeah,
of
when emotions
killing.
come back, now he's acting on rage
Yeah,
or
now
anger,
he's
right? Yeah,
acting
yeah,
on those emotions,
yeah.
with anger, right, and get revenge, right, with that guy. But not against her because he obviously has somehow developed feelings for her. But like I said, I've only seen 2 episodes, but I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I seen four on this one. I guess as I was slow burning Black Mirror. Give this an extra shot. It's a great premise. It's interesting. It's a different take on the again. You think assassin. And I was thinking the same thing. He's kicking ass, and we seen he finds the girl. Now he doesn't like her. Doesn't want to kill her. And yes, that's there, but just the presentation. The execution of it is different. Enjoying it, you get to learn how he becomes who he is, which I liked that episode. In terms of okay, that makes sense, and how he got started. The mom is clearly the villain of the show, personally, allowing her kid to do this. Lends his kid out to do this. But yeah, it's a good show. Listen, it's interesting. It's a slow burn, but it's a unique take on this kind of genre, and I'm enjoying it. So yeah, I definitely recommend on there on Netflix. Again, it's dropping its six episode run. Last
Limited
one,
series.
let me say, yeah. We go to Apple. We got John Hamm here starring in a new, I guess, dramedy. I guess we're gonna call it.
Yeah,
Somewhat, I
yeah.
guess. Your Friends and Neighbors. The name of the show. John Hamm, who is big time hedge fund investor, whatever guy, and he gets fired from his job due to circumstances of his control. And now he's struggling because he lives a certain lifestyle. He's got his ex-wife and kid, and he's paying houses and cars and all this stuff, and he's trying to find his way back. And he decides to take some shortcuts, rob from his neighbors because that's something he's desperate, And he finds out that eventually, beginning of the show, you find out things escalate to a point where it gets out of control. Chu, your thoughts on this first 2 episodes that were dropped on Apple Plus?
I like it, man. I'm a big fan of John Hamm. He's been in many things. Been in some comedies as well. I
True.
think most recent one that I can recall was Tag, which was hilarious.
Who
By
was in
the
Tag?
way.
He had a nice good run on 30 Rock. I thought he was very good in.
Oh, I never saw 30 Rock, so
Yeah,
that's why. Yeah,
genius show, and he done left a
and obviously
few
people
episodes.
probably know him from most
Of course,
famously
Mad
from
Men, yeah, of
yes,
course,
Mad
yeah. I
Men,
mean,
right?
he's done a
Yes,
lot. He's everywhere. He's done a bunch of stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, of course. Even
Um,
Black Mirror we talked
but
about earlier, but yeah.
yeah, but no, man, this is good, man. I love the inner monologue. So we get literally inside his mind of what he's thinking, what's going on, his explanation as things progress in the episode, and it's sharp, it's witty. I think more dramedy. Yeah, like I said, a fair amount of drama and comedy kind of mixed in, right? Because it's dealing with divorce.
Yeah, it's not a full on
Uh,
comedy. It's not. That's not what the show is.
no, 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 no. The episode's too long for that. The
Yeah,
episode 45
yeah.
to 55 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So we know it's that long. It's not straight comedy. It's hard to maintain comedy for that length
No, it's true. It's
of time. So there's got to be some serious elements. But as in the first couple of episodes where he's like, he kind of uncovers, how to do this, right? He's just walking around the bathroom, sees his nice watch, he sees some money, leaves it up, and then comes back late the next night once he knows they're gone, and really starts going down that criminal path, I guess, right? But no, man. I mean, like I said, I'm enjoying it. It seems plausible, seems real, unique, and as far as the take and the storytelling, and I would like to see where this goes.
Yeah, I'm interested. Like, I'm not loving it, but I'm liking it. A lot of potential here. I like the story. I'm not saying it's laugh out loud funny. It's not. It's whimsical, but again, it's not a comedy per se. I don't think it is. Maybe it's been billed as that, and that's a mistake. But it's. I mean, doing. You can tell this guy he's doing bad things, but he's not a bad guy per se. He actually cares about his kids and all this stuff. He's in a bad way right now, right? And you can say what you want about the investing guys, and sure, fair enough. You pay him a certain brush, and I'm sure some are like that, and he's no different. Doesn't make him a bad guy, right? So he's so sympathetic. He's sympathetic to his situation, what he's going through. There's a bit with the trunk I thought was really good. With the car, his car, and the trunk. He got into an accident. And the trunk keeps opening up. That was
Oh, yeah, every single time.
yeah. That's actually kind of funny. It's nice little callback jokes on those. But it was well done. Listen, I'm enjoying it. I like John Hamm. I think he's great. I really is, and this show has a lot of potential. I want to get darker, which I think it is going to be.
Well, probably, but
It
it's
seems
smart. I
that
mean,
way.
like
Yeah.
you see the opening scene, right?
Right.
You're having the conversation with one chick, and like he's on like
Oh, right,
planning
that
out
one.
where
Yeah,
this is going. It's like in 10 years, and it's kind of true, right? I mean,
yeah.
it kind of lays out exactly what we all think will happen, right? In 10 years, he's going one way, she's going another. 20 years, 30 years, like what
Yeah, he's
happens?
very calculating, but it's funny to see now he's lost that in his desperation, right? Because if he
Yes.
thinks about what his actions now, what it's going to lead to, oof, it's not a good thing. But look, it's well done, well executed. I'm enjoying it. Definitely have Apple Plus. This one should add to the list, along with many shows on Apple Plus that we'll be
Oh, and
talking
it's good
about.
to see Chow eating
That's
again. That's a
true.
nice
That's
thing.
right. He's in there as
Yeah,
well.
from Warrior.
Yeah, from
Yes.
Warrior. That's right. And you also got the guy from LA Law, in there.
Oh, I thought he was just in one episode.
No, well, he's in both. Yeah, so
Well, okay, but I mean, the second one just
But,
barely.
but
But
I mean,
okay.
he's in it. I mean, I don't know if he's going to continue to eat on this show, but he's eating.
You think of Corbin?
Yeah, guy. Yeah, so something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that guy.
Corbin
Yeah,
Benson or
Benson.
something.
Whatever. Yeah, yeah. I just know from LA Law, whatever from way back in the
Yeah.
day.
No, man,
Um,
he was the guy in Major League, man. What do you mean he
Major
lost?
League. That's for us. I forgot about Major League. Serrano, fried chicken. That's
Oh shit!
a great movie. That is, man. That's a classic.
Oh, well, thank God, it's a
Man,
classic
it's a
movie.
classic movie. But that said, so those are the shows for the week. It's a lot of interesting, good stuff in there for this week. Next couple weeks, man, it's big shows dropping, and it's a heavy first week, light second
Starts
week, right?
today.
So
Starts today.
starts today. You can spread that around. Of course, today starting with Last of Us season 2. It's gotten some great reviews. I love the first season. I love the video game. Love this property. I'm very excited about this one. I assume it's gonna be one episode they're dropping, but it's got the
What? Yeah,
marquee Sunday night, right? Where it belongs.
as
Really
it
good.
deserves.
Yeah, with
Yep.
deserves. I'm excited about that one. On Apple Plus, Apple Plus, slow down, dude. We got a lot of shows on Apple, man. Let's enjoy these meals for Christ's sake. Government Cheese is, I guess, a comedy. Takes place in the 60s. I mean, a black family in the 60s. You can read with that into that what you will. I guess the main character, he's come out of jail. He's trying to turn his life around. He's an inventor now, and he finds a way to maybe get his family, out of the situation that they're in. We'll see. It's Apple Plus, so why
Mhm.
not? On the 16th as well, we got I Am Not Mendoza, a Spanish show, right? Am I wrong here?
That is correct.
On
Yeah,
Netflix.
Mexican, if I'm not
Mexican
mistaken.
show, Netflix. I guess a guy who is taking about a cartel to pretend to be somebody else. Some of
Yes,
those
and
things.
he's
Okay.
not. Yeah, so
Okay.
he's kind of figuring out how to do it. Yeah,
Okay. And hilarity
mistaken
ensues.
identity.
Hilarity ensues. We'll see. The 16th as well, we got Diamond Heist on Netflix as well. This was
The
a
documentary.
documentary, right? This was, I guess, is talk about a heist, and actually, it's funny because this one actually is done by the people. Well, they speak to those who actually did the heist, right?
Yes.
And how the planning, how the heist went. So it's an interesting perspective. Usually, you don't get that
Yeah, I think
perspective,
this
right?
was the famous diamond heist in Europe. I think, or if I'm not mistaken, the Netherlands or in Brussels or
Where it's
Antwerp,
at,
where
yeah,
the diamond
international,
district is.
yeah. But
Yeah.
it's good to see that perspective. You don't see that much on these kind of shows. You usually get from
No, I think
the
the last time we got
authorities
something
and
like that was the one that had it was the one that had
oh
one episode
yes,
where they brought in the guys who got
yeah,
out or told they kind of told the story.
yeah,
There was a robbery in Miami
Miami,
actually
yeah,
at the
the
airport.
airport,
Uh,
yes, yes,
that whiskey one I can't remember what it was
yeah,
called.
and
Willie something
something like
Willie's
that,
out
yeah.
of
And
here.
that
Yeah,
was a really good documentary. So it's good to see that
yeah, it was
perspective, right?
actually.
Because you get firsthand of those who actually committed the crime, right? And what they're thinking. So it's fascinating. We all like good heist, so went out, right? On Prime, we're getting Leverage Redemption season 3. Don't watch this series. Obviously, Chewie does. Sure, I don't know anything about it.
It's on the
I
list.
don't. I don't. And we got a movie. I think it's a movie. I Hostage on the 18th on
Yeah, that's a
Netflix.
movie. Yes,
Okay.
it's based on a true story.
Yeah, true
Yes,
story. I
that's
guess a
correct.
guy walks into an ice store and there's a hostage situation in there.
Oh,
Um,
you mean Apple Store or is it called
Apple
the
Store. I'm
Store?
sorry. Not
Yeah,
Apple Store. What did I say? Ice Store?
you
I don't
said
know.
iStore. I'm like, huh?
Oh, what an ice
I
store.
don't know.
Apple.
Are they called iStores or are they called Apple stores? I don't know, dude.
No, it's an Apple Store. I don't. Whatever.
Okay.
There's
All
Apple
right.
products. How about that? Whatever. But that's some way about involving that story. That could be interesting. And then on the 18th, we got the Oklahoma City bombing, of course.
Documentary?
Documentary. This is the Unabomber. Am I wrong in that? Is this one?
No, no, no,
No.
no. No. Unabomber is a different guy, dude.
Oh, okay. I
That
wasn't sure. I gotta go.
This is
It's been a
Timothy
while.
McVeigh, dude.
Like,
Come on.
there you go. Okay, I'm sorry. It's been a while, man. So it's a
Yeah.
documentary on that, so that could be interesting on the 18th. So a lot of stuff coming out that week, the next couple weeks, and then a week after that, very short but good. We had Andor season 2 on Disney. Love the
dropping
first
3 episodes.
season. Love, really like the show. Love the show a lot. One of the really, really good, only really good Star Wars shows, I think, personally. Looking forward to that. On the 23rd, we got another documentary, Tragedy Foretold Flight 3054. I guess this happened over Brazil, right?
That's correct. Yep.
I'm not sure what's behind this. I'm not familiar, at least not by reading the thing.
I don't remember
Yeah.
with this tragedy, but it's probably the worst one in Latin America, I think.
Okay. So I definitely want to catch that. On the 24th, the final season, finally, of You, long-running show on Netflix. I think it's time for the show to end. Am I wrong here? The last couple
I'm
were
enjoying it, dude. I
okay.
mean, I love the character,
Oh,
man.
the
It's
character. The
very,
last season was it's running a little dry. It's like we get it, right? Rinse and repeat. At some
very,
point,
very Dexter-esque, but
Dexter
maybe more
Light,
likable.
Dexter Light.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I'm enjoying this. I'm not gonna watch it. I like the show, but I think it's just time where this needs to end, right? So I'm glad
Yeah, yeah,
they
this is
choose
this.
another
Yeah,
time.
4 seasons is yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's just time.
based on what we've seen so far, yes. Okay, bring it to closure.
That's what I'm saying, right? Exactly. So looking forward to that. What I'm really excited about, and that's a movie on Netflix on the 25th, Havoc. We got Tom
Tom
Hardy.
Hardy.
Love me some Tom Hardy. Watching Mobland. Really good show on Paramount Plus. Enjoying that a
This is a
lot.
Guy Ritchie film, is that mistaken,
Not a
or
Guy
is it?
Ritchie film. This is a
Oh,
Gareth Evans film. Gareth
oh,
Evans.
sorry, wrong guy.
Yeah, for
Okay.
those action. No one does action better than this guy. He gave us The Raids, fantastic, and he did Gangs of London, great show, with great action. So
Has that come out yet? By the
that
way,
came out over in
already.
the UK, but hasn't been come over here yet.
Son of a
So we
biscuit.
gotta wait. Exactly.
So it's not on AMC Plus yet. God
Nope.
damn
At
it.
least I haven't checked, but I haven't seen it.
All
But
right.
that's a
All right.
really good show. And again, Gareth Evans was the brainchild behind it. Directed some of the episodes. So good. So I love this director. This movie's been going for a long time. It got some delays because of the scheduling and strikes and all that. It looks wild. I saw like 20 seconds of the trailer. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I don't want to see anymore. I don't want to get spoiled. It looks awesome. It looks really cool. It is Netflix or whatever that's worth. But I like the people involved. I love the action genre, so why not? So I'm excited about that one. Hopefully that hits. I really hope it does. So again, a lot of different stuff, a lot of stuff for everybody. That said, joining us here every Sunday, we go over all the show, all the film, letting you know what's worth it watching and what is not. Watch the studio. That said, we'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe. Take the
Who's
hype.
making a cameo
Who's
this
making a
week?
cameo? We'll take bets on it. Make a drinking game out of it, whatever. Uh, Be even funnier, to be honest with you. It's great now. You can imagine when you're drunk how good the show is. Of course, you haven't done so, subscribe us. Comment below. Let us know if there's any shows we missed. If you agree, disagree with our thoughts. That said, we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.